What's good, YouTube? Welcome to TCG Bros. Today I have a 7th place deck profile from the Tuscaloosa, Alabama Regional. I was playing PK Fire or Burning Abyss Phantom Knights. And my matchups went, I played 5 Monarchs, 2 Cosmo, and 1 Water. My only 2 losses were to 2 Monarchs in round 6 and 8. But let's go ahead and get to the deck profile. Of course, we play the 1 tour guide, and the 3 Terror Top and the 1 Talking Tom board. This is pretty standard in PK Fire. Being able to make free Dantes is really good, and without using your normal summon, that's really strong. Then for the BAs, you play 3 Farfa, 3 Skarm, 2 Seer, 1 Graph, Libic, and the Calcab. I dropped A-Lich for the 3rd Farfa. I didn't think I was ever going to need A-Lich, and I ended up playing 5 Monarchs throughout the entire day. And if I had the A-Lich instead of the Farfa, I more than likely wouldn't have lost my round 6 and 8 instead of having the Farfa. But I mean, I didn't disagree with the decision to put in the 3rd Farfa. I was thinking I was going to play more mirror matches in Draco Palace, but I didn't. For the Phantom Knights, of course, we played 3 Boots, 2 Cloak, and 2 Gloves. I felt this was a really good ratio. I cited this out a lot because you can just search it off the Cloak, and most of the time I milled it anyway. And Beatrice can just send it with her own effect. Boots was definitely the MVP of this engine, of course, because it searches Fogblade, and it's also searchable by Boots, and it extended my plays throughout the entire day. And then, of course, for hand traps, we ran 2 Maxi. I didn't run 3, I didn't have a 3rd one, and I didn't want to borrow one. But I ended up seeing it almost every game. But most of the time I got sided out because I played 5 Monarchs anyway, so it didn't really matter. Onto the spells, I ran Triple Twin Twister. This card is literally the best card in the deck. Being able to get free advantage off of this card, getting around the domain locks that I saw all day. The only Monarch player that wasn't playing the domain lock was Michael Fox. Round 7, and this wasn't all that great against that. I mean, it got around the escalation and stuff like that, but other than that, it was kind of useless. Then the 2 Allure, because playing this with the Phantom Knights, you just banish your Phantom Knight after drawing 2 if you have it, and just bring it back with the Levier, which is really strong. Then, of course, the 1 Obligatory Foolish and the 1 Regeki. I almost cut this completely and put it in the side for the 3rd Maxi if I had it, but I don't regret it. Being able to have a main decked out to Majesty's Fiend was really good. And then for the traps, 3 Fogblade. Of course, it's the only Phantom Knight trap I ran. It's clearly the best one. 3 Strike, the 1 Vanities, and the 1 Warning. This actually came up against a few Monarch players. I would see this in a Strike, or I would see this in a Fogblade after searching the Fogblade, and they would idea, and I would flip Vanity so they couldn't get the Eidos, and at that point they were struggling, because since they didn't get the Eidos, they'd have to pass because they don't have another normal summon to use for the turn anyway. So that was really strong. I still sided it out, those matchups, but it really didn't matter. For the extra deck, 3 Dante, of course, it's BA Phantom Knights. You want to get as many mills as possible, like the good ones. You want to put Boots in the grave, just so you can search your Fogblades going first, and going second. This baits out a lot of stuff. Beatrice, of course, got to run the best card in the deck, really. Being able to send the Fogblades for OTKs with the Break Sword was really strong. and also bringing out this guy, Pilgrim. I made him all day. I'm pretty like he was the reason I won most of my Monarch matchups. But I didn't make Virgil. He was just kind of useless. He just sat there. 2 break sword. I went through these a lot, popping the back row and Cosmo and playing around to floodgates and such. It was really good. The one Levier, this card's nuts. Being able to make another Dante or making a break sword and then bringing those back to make like a key beetle or something was really strong. And then the one Nightmare Shark for the rest of the rank 3s. I had made this twice. I actually made this against Water in round 5, and it's the reason I won that game, which was really nice. Then for the for the rank 4s, we played the Key Beetle. This was definitely a big MVP as well. Being able to protect a Strike or the Vanities or the Master of Restrict that I sided was really important. And also the Dark Rebellion XC Dragon. I don't see a lot of people playing this anymore, and I understand. It's not very optimal, and it also targets. But being able to target a Slip Rider and then taking the Slip Rider with a future, not taking the Slip Rider with a future, taking the Dark Sword with a future, and attacking over like the Slip Rider, and then attacking like with massive damage with this was incredible. It was really good. And then of course F-Zero. This didn't come out as often as I would love for it to have came out. I played it against 2 of my Monarch matchups, and of course every Cosmo matchup. This is the reason I won. Card's great. GG Dark Destroyer. And then like the last card in the extra deck is Guy Dragon. Guy Dragon was in theory used to steal a Beatrice in the mirror match, and it never came up with Econ. I didn't play a single mirror match, which was kind of surprising. The entire regional was like littered with Monarchs all day. Side deck played triple Draw Lockbird. Sided it in against every Monarch player. Never saw it. I guess you got the pretty cards and they don't want to see you. Flying Sea, never sided it. 3 system down. I saw it game 2. Each Cosmo matchup and killed my opponent that turn. Like I 2-0'd my opponents in less than 5 minutes in those 2 matchups. It was round 2 and 4, and they just died instantly. 2 Econ for mirror match, as well as playing against Monarchs. You can steal their Vanity, Majesty's Fiend. They don't have attributed summon monster, so you just can go nuts with your Terror Top and stuff. Even though you steal the Majesty's Fiend, because you can just ignore Terror Top, special Tomborg by his summoning condition, and then overlay for something, which is really nice. 1 Darkhold for Monarchs. I'm really glad I put this in instead of the 3rd Econ, because I had to blow up my opponent in Monarchs, and it was really strong throughout the day. And so was this card, Master of Restrict. Love this card. Being able to shut down Monarchs was really strong, but every time I sided this in, I saw it every game 2 and 3 going first, and they would draw Twin Twister. And my final round, she top decked Trap Eater and got rid of it, and at that point I died. She had Trap Eater. Of course I was gonna lose, and then the 1 Mischief of the Gnomes for the mirror match, which I didn't see at all today. But that's it for the deck profile, guys. Hope you guys enjoy, and if you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. But thank you guys for watching.